more specifically, to see them come true. Reem, who was having problems with her eyesight, got a laser surgery done to rectify her left eye, but the right one posed a severe problem.
She has a normal left eye after the laser treatment which she had done, but for the right eye she had a very high power, so that includes what is called hyperopia, which is farsightedness, and also her eye is smaller than normal eyes and her cornea is thinner than normal. So in this situation it becomes complex. So we need to have something that can take care after all these problems. And here I have done just like a normal cataract surgery, but implanting this lens that is designed specifically for her eyes, I was able to get rid of all those issues and give her the best possible vision.
A recent research in Germany, a trial by a group of doctors and a reputed lens manufacturer customizing a lens for such patients and getting it approved. All these were in place by the time Reem went into surgery. This is the first surgery in India, although it is in practice in Europe.
Definitely, this will become the next generation of lenses to be used in cataract surgery. The reason being is, as I told you, one can get the best possible vision with this lens. If not, there is no other lens to get that kind of a vision. So it's not for all the patients. Those patients who have 2-3 kind of a problem which needs multiple surgeries or multiple procedures, they are the best ones for these kind of lenses.
The surgery may appear very painful to the ordinary eye, but under topical anesthesia, it was all over in a jiffy, and Reem opened her eyes suddenly realizing she was being filmed by our camera person.
أريد أن أشكر الدكتور لأن أعطاني بعد الله الأمل، لأن قالوا بالعراق ماكو أي أمل للعين في أربيل، وجيت من هند كان رعاية كلش جيدة من الدكتور وكل العاملين بهذه المستشفى. أحب أشكرهم فردا وبالأخص الدكتور ومساعدي في العملية، لأن كانوا جدا لطفاء معي وعاملوني بمعاملة كلش راقية. أشكرهم على هذا النجاح.
So a happy ending then for this young girl and a clear vision of the journey ahead to look forward to. In Chennai with Chandy Thomas, this is Zoya Thomas for NDTV Hindu.
Well, it's time now to take a short break on Midday Metro, but still ahead, unity in diversity in full practice at this school. Details in just a bit.
Different banking solutions from HSBC, the world's local bank. They have the world hanging on their every word.
If the inspiration comes from in a particular form, then it's a desire not to shy away from the form.
I think people are ready to take their destinies in their own hands.
The truth is that fiction is what liberates you.
I know what's war, and I learned to be afraid.
I love the circus of life. I love layering.
It took me 8 years to arrive to the conclusion, but the conclusion was the novel.
The best authors share their stories on Just Books.
True love is the kind you can eat. Taste true love only on Feeding Frenzy.
Thanks for staying with us on Midday Metro. Well, on to some international updates now. President Hosni Mubarak's attempts to defuse the crisis by announcing a new cabinet was greeted with scorn in Tahrir Square, which is the central Cairo plaza that has become the epicenter of protests, with more than about 10,000 people chanting for Mubarak's ouster. The coalition of opposition groups has called for 1 million people to take to Cairo streets today to demand the final removal of Mubarak, and this is in fact the clearest sign yet that a unified leadership was trying to emerge for Egypt's powerful but rudderless protest movement. As anger grows across Egypt against the Mubarak regime, 1 million people are expected to march today to the capital Cairo in response to a call by the opposition parties. A similar mass march has also been called for in Alexandria, which is the second largest city in Egypt. Now, even as several people struggle to get out of turmoil-ridden Egypt, it was great news for 6 Tamilians. They touched down in Chennai just moments ago in IC 611. Earlier, a second special aircraft arrived from Cairo in Mumbai carrying about 200 passengers, and the 6 Tamilians have in fact boarded another flight to come to Chennai directly. The Tamilians were extremely happy and relieved at having reached home safely. Air India authorities have ensured their safe transport back home. NDTV Hindu exclusively caught up with the relieved passengers at Chennai airport.
Cairo வந்து ரொம்ப tough situation இருக்கு, and the Indian government வந்து they have strictly told all the Indians to evacuate from Cairo. So because of Air India's help, we were able to reach Chennai safely.
Really thankful to Air India. They have really provided their extended services to us in such kind of critical situations. They have given their hand and they have provided their help, and with that support we were here. Happily we reached without any difficulties. So we are so happy that we are going to meet our families.
Well, in news that just came in just a short while ago, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi today raised the issue of the Tamil Nadu fishermen being killed by the Sri Lankan Navy allegedly in the Chief Minister's Security Conference. Karunanidhi, while thanking the Prime Minister for deputing the Foreign Secretary to Colombo, said that the recent killing by the 2 fishermen by the Lankan Navy, if so true, is highly commendable, and said that Sri Lanka should follow the 2008 Indo-Sri Lanka joint statement which says that there shall be no firing in Indian fishermen and Indian waters. Moving on to some more national updates now, the senior BJP leader Sushma Swaraj has dropped the plan to file an affidavit in the Supreme Court over the appointment of P.J. Thomas as the Central Vigilance Commissioner. Now, this after the Home Minister P. Chidambaram clarified that the pending charge sheet against Thomas in the Palmolene case was indeed debated by the high-powered committee that appointed Thomas as a CVC. Now, the government had earlier said it was not brought before the committee comprising of the Prime Minister, the Home Minister P. Chidambaram and Sushma Swaraj, the leader of the opposition. Now, Sushma says, and I quote, "The Home Minister has now admitted that I had raised the Palmolene case in the meeting and recorded my disagreement precisely for this reason. Now there is no reason to dispute these facts. Therefore, there is no need for me to file an affidavit. I am happy that the Home Minister has accepted the factual position," unquote. And this is what the Home Minister P. Chidambaram said while clarifying what Sushma had said in fact on disagreeing that Thomas's appointment was done as a CVC.